15 Things You Didn't Know About Rita Ora. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Aluxers, and welcome to another exciting original video presented by Alux.com. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. Today we're revealing some interesting and surprising facts about one of the most popular and successful singers of today, Rita Ora. Rita Ora was born November 26, 1990. She grew up in London and started singing from an early age. The first time she appeared on a professional album was in 2007 on English singer Craig David's track titled Awkward. After making a bit of a name for herself through YouTube, she was signed to Jayz's label Roc Nation in 2008, becoming one of their first signees. You can even see her in Jayz's music video for Young Forever and Drake's video for Over. She gained greater recognition when she was featured on DJ Fresh's track Hot Right Now, which debuted at #1 on the UK singles chart. After opening concerts for Drake and Coldplay, she released her debut album entitled Aura in August 2012, and it debuted at #1 in the United Kingdom. She's also known for playing Mia Gray in the 50 Shades of Grey movie franchise and hosting the newest iteration of America's Next Top Model. We're inspired by Rita's incredible success, ambition, talent, and influence. So let's take a closer look at this singing star now with the 15 things you didn't know about Rita Ora. Number 1. She was named after Rita Hayworth. Rita's grandfather, Besnik Sahaciu, was a well-known film director in Yugoslavia, and he's the one who came up with Rita's name. He decided to name her after his favorite actress, 1940s film star Rita Hayworth. Her father suggested the surname of Ora for the family because it rolled off the tongue better than the original surname of Sahaciu. Number 2. She was born in Kosovo. Rita was born in Pristina, Kosovo, but her family fled the country and moved to London when she was just 1 year old. Rita is proud of her roots, which is clear in the video of her hit song Shine Ya Light, which was filmed in Pristina, Kosovo. In the video, Rita is driving through the streets on a motorcycle and performing for the locals. In 2015, Ora was named an honorary ambassador for the Republic of Kosovo by the country's president, Toyota AYGO. Number 3. She ditched the first version of her debut album. In 2010, Ora was ready to release her debut album with Roc Nation, but the label advised her not to, so she went back to the studio and began working on new material to make the debut album stronger. She worked on the album throughout 2011 and would often post updates and covers on YouTube, which is where she caught the attention of DJ Fresh, who then asked her to sing on his track Hot Right Now. Rita's first individual single was released May 2012, and the full album was released in August of 2012. Number 4. Tabasco declined her offer to be a spokesperson. Rita is absolutely obsessed with Tabasco sauce, and she is known to put it on just about everything. For example, one of her favorite recipes is a spicy banana sandwich, which is just what it sounds like. She puts bananas on bread and pours Tabasco sauce on top of them. She loves the product so much she actually called up Tabasco headquarters and offered to be a spokesperson, but the company declined. They did, however, send her a personalized bottle of Tabasco with her name on it, along with a note thanking her for being such a loyal customer. Number 5. She started out singing at her father's pub. Rita began pursuing her professional singing career by singing at open mic nights around London and singing in her father's pub, the Queen's Arms, in Kilburn, London, starting around 2006. It wasn't until she started posting videos of her singing on YouTube that her career really took off. Number 6. She went to the same school as Amy Winehouse and Leona Lewis. Rita attended the prestigious Sylvia Young Theatre School in London as a child. While at the school, she was professionally trained in music, although she admits she wasn't the best student. A number of other talented and successful singers and entertainers are graduates of the school, including Amy Winehouse, Leona Lewis, Nicholas Hoult, and Emma Bunton, aka Baby Spice from the Spice Girls. Number 7. She is a promoter for the Toyota AYGO. Rita has often been seen driving a Toyota AYGO. She has also had the role of official promoter for the car. She performed at the world premiere of the new generation AYGO in Berlin in 2014. And if you've never heard of the AYGO, you probably live outside of Europe, as it is strictly a European car model. Number 8. Burglars stole over $280,000 worth of items from her home. In 2015, 2 burglars entered Rita's home while one of her relatives was sleeping upstairs and stole more than $280 worth of her belongings, including cash, jewelry, iPhones, Apple computers, a $3,800 50 Shades of Grey handbag, and a Louis Vuitton handbag. The primary burglar was convicted and sentenced to 5 years in prison. Number 9. She gave her parents a $1.8 million home. In 2015, when Rita was 24 years old, she decided to hand the keys to her $1.8 million home to her parents as a gift. Rita bought the 6-bedroom North London home in 2013, sight unseen, as her very first house. She trusted her parents' judgment, as they were the ones who initially picked out the house for her, not knowing it would be their home 2 years later. Rita said she simply did not have enough time to enjoy the house for herself. Number 10. Jayz called her out of the blue to sign her to his record label. Rita says she was walking down the street in London when her phone rang with the caller ID saying it was an international call. She thought it might have been her grandma from Kosovo, so imagine her shock when she found out it was a representative for Jayz on the other end, asking her to fly to New York to meet with him. 17-year-old Rita flew to New York all by herself and met with Jayz and his entourage at a Manhattan club. Jayz heard about her on the internet and sent his people to check out her gigs, and he was ready to sign her. By the end of the visit, Rita was an official member of Jayz's label, Roc Nation. If you want to find out some more interesting facts about the man behind the label, click in the upper right-hand corner to watch our video of 15 things you didn't know about Jayz. Number 11. She used to date Bruno Mars. Shortly after Rita signed with Roc Nation, Bruno Mars was signed to the label as a songwriter, and Rita says it was love at first sight. After both of their careers started to take off, they found it difficult to maintain the relationship and broke it off, but they still remain friends. Rita has also dated Calvin Harris and Rob Kardashian. Number 12. Her family lived in a one-room house when she was a child. Rita's family struggled when they moved from their war-torn country of Kosovo, which was Yugoslavia at the time, in 1991. Rita remembers growing up in a one-room house next to a cemetery that she found very creepy. Rita and her mom, dad, and sister Elena struggled to fit in as a refugee family, but her parents worked hard to make life better for them. Her mother studied to be a doctor during the day while waitressing at night, and her father also worked in a restaurant. By 1998, when her younger brother Don was born, the family was able to move into a much nicer home. Her father bought a pub, and her mother became a psychiatrist. Number 13. She wore $9.5 million in jewels at the 2015 Academy Awards. At the 2015 Academy Awards, Rita performed her Oscar-nominated song Grateful from the movie Beyond the Lights. Rita was stunning on the red carpet in a custom-made midnight blue Marquesa gown with a flowing train. On top of the gorgeous gown, Rita was wearing an incredible $9.5 million worth of jewels, including 40-carat pear-shaped chandelier earrings and a 25-carat pear-shaped ring. Number 14. Her net worth is $19 million. Rita has income flowing in a variety of sources, including her record sales, her performances, her movie appearances, her investments, her collaboration with Adidas, and most recently for hosting the new version of America's Next Top Model. As of 2018, her estimated net worth is $19 million. Number 15. She did not plan on auditioning for 50 Shades of Grey. Rita Ora is a fan of the 50 Shades of Grey book series, so when she heard there was going to be a film adaptation, she approached production and expressed her interest in working on the soundtrack. To her surprise, she was asked to come in and audition for a role in the movie, and she decided to go for it. Rita thought it was a very nerve-wracking process, having to go to so many callbacks, but the director says she knew after her very first audition that she would find a role for Rita. She was ultimately cast as Mia Gray, Christian Gray's sister, and she found the most difficult part of the role to be mastering the American accent. Now that you've learned more about Rita, we'd like to know, do you think she should pursue more acting roles or focus solely on her singing career? Let us know what you think in the comments. Still here? Here's a bonus fact just for you. The first film Rita ever appeared in was 2013's Fast and Furious 6. Rita played the leader of the Girl Drivers of London, and she was seen in several scenes, most notably as a starter for a race between lead characters Dom and Letty. She actually got the role super last minute. The producer called her to see if she wanted to do it, and the very next day, she had to report to set. And this experience gave her the desire to explore more opportunities in film. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to Alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.